Guys, today's video is about money. Money doesn't discriminate whether you are who you are or who I am, and it doesn't choose who it wants to belong to. And some people say that, oh no, I've got bad luck with money, I've got bad luck with this, money, I don't come from a money family, I'm never going to be able to make, break through that cycle. I'm here to tell you that money doesn't even have a choice. Anybody can make money. Anybody, no matter what race they are, whether they're black, white, Hispanic, Indian, Chinese, no matter what, you can create the lifestyle that you want to live through money. Money doesn't care if you're rich or poor. Money doesn't care if you're deserving or not. Money doesn't even care if you're good or bad. Money just cares about one thing, is are you asking for it? Are you asking for abundance in your life? Are you asking for money to flow freely so that you can live the life that you've always wanted to live? Now, when I was starting out, I thought I had the rough end of the stick. We lived in an average family and we were migrants to a new country and we were doing it hard. And I thought, money was never going to be for me, and that I would always do things hard. And I think that mindset really held me back a long time. It wasn't until I moved out of home and went to university to another city where I saw people in abundance with lots of wealth, and they were no smarter than me. And at that time, obviously it was their family's wealth, but it made me realize that if they're no smarter than me, then what's stopping me from obtaining that lifestyle for myself? So it gave me hope, it gave me direction that anything is possible. And so I decided that I wanted to be wealthy. I wanted to make money at some point in my career, and that I would prove everybody wrong. And I could prove that a young kid that had no hope laid out for him was gonna be the underdog that made it, And that was my goal that started to form when I was going through university. Now, going back to the subject here, money doesn't care, right? So if money doesn't care, the only thing that really matters is how you use it. So, money can be basically used, it can be spent, it can be invested, it can be saved. It can even be fought for. You hear about people fighting all the time about money. One of the things that you can take from this video is that how do you plan to use money? Do you want to use it for good? Do you want to use it to create your certain lifestyle? Do you want to use it to create an income stream for you so that if you decide that you don't want to work anymore, work less, it's going to give you that freedom? For me, I wanted to reach $1 million status by the age of 30. And I set this goal when I was like 21, 22, 23, can't remember for sure. And all I really wanted to do was just earn 100K, 100K a year would be like, that would set me apart from everybody else. When an average pharmacist was earning $65,000, well, I could one day maybe hope to make 100K, being one of the top pharmacists in the area or something. So, so I set about those goals, and I knew that money wasn't going to choose me, but I had to be the one that chose money. And you can do the same thing. Do you have a goal? Do you have ambition? What's your money views? Do you think that money is good, money is bad? And hopefully after this video, that it doesn't care. It doesn't matter. It really just matters about you and what you want to do with your life. So I set myself a goal. I then took action on that goal and tried to pursue it. I bought an investment property early on, and then I also bought a business early on. And by early on, I mean like in the first 5 years of my career. And I found that sometimes you got to keep knocking on doors until you find something that works and just feels right. And when you find that, you can just do more of it and you get more of that result. So there's 3 things to follow in terms of doing well with money matters. Now, money, you must have a desire for it. If you want it to come into your life, then you need to desire to have money. Otherwise, you're always going to reject opportunities when they come your way. So one thing is to set aside a little bit of time and, undo any negative mindsets that you have about money. Money's not evil. Money's not bad. And money can be used for a lot of good. And I think if you reset your mind about money, then you're going to have more success with it. So make sure you create a desire, a healthy desire for money. The second thing is that you have to set a goal. Without a target, you've got nowhere to aim for. And so you got to have a goal. I like to set a 1 year goal, and I also like to set a 5 and 10 year goal. And what I find is this helps me have clarity. It gives me a definitive route to get to my goal, to my destination. And I break it up into two things. One is my annual income, and the second thing is my net worth. And annual income is what you earn from your job, from your side hustles, from your investments, all collectively. Net worth is what your assets are worth. So these things could be like your car, your house, any valuables that you may own, and you subtract from it all the debt that you owe, and that will give you a value of your net worth. And so I like to have a certain target for that, and I find that I want to do it in a way that helps me, not have any sleepless nights. So I like to have a stress-free life, and I want to be able to enjoy my life on the way. So I don't plan on taking very high risks. And so that takes me to point number 3 is you got to decide which route you want to go down. Do you want to go down the fast route, or do you want to go a fast route or the slower route? There's benefits of each one. Fast is often riskier, but the payoffs are a lot higher. And the slow method is obviously slow and steady, but it's more risk averse. So the returns are a lot less, but you're more likely to get there. Now, I personally am quite risk averse. I go for that second route because I don't want to have to ever start from zero. And I think that's probably going to stop me from reaching mega status in wealth. But I want to be able to reach a certain number, and I believe the route that I've taken will enable me to do that, and I can reduce the risk significantly through knowledge acquisition, through doing the same thing over and over again, and 3, by just dipping my toes into anything new to begin with, even if it means I make less gains. But by doing so, I'm minimizing any pain that I might get. With a fast method, things like crypto, things like investing in high risk investments, where you don't have as much control, those things are for some people, and they have a different appetite for that thing, and the payoffs can be huge, but they can also leave a lot of people bankrupt as well. And that's something that I never want to wish on anybody. So hence I always go for the slow and steady route, but with some tweaks that make it nearly as good as the fast method. But that's for another day anyway. So by following those 3 things, by deciding how fast you want to go about things, you can sort of set yourself a time target, because without a time target, you're not really ever going to be able to take action. So without action, you just can't get to your destination. If you fail to fill up your car with petrol and drive to your destination, you're never going to get there, right? So same thing in terms of money and wealth. You need to be able to set a goal, have a desire, and know where your destination is, and you have to pick a route, and you have to pick the fast route or the slow route, or somewhere in between. And that is how you can build a financial freedom lifestyle. And it's never a straight line to the end goal. There's always a lot of unexpected surprises. Some good things will happen along the way, and some not so good things, and it's important to be able to adapt when those things happen. So anyway, let's go back to the main message, is that money doesn't care. You have to care. You have to decide what life has in store for you. If you like this video, please subscribe. Please like and share with somebody that might benefit from it. Here are some other videos that you're going to find useful and will help you level up your knowledge on financial freedom and the money mindset. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.